Alright, I'm back with another Destiny 2 video, and a lot has happened since my last video. Late last night, the season got leaked, and Bungie decided to just say screw it. They revealed it, and then they had a solar trailer today before launching the season on time at reset, and I wanted to, I don't know, I just kept pushing a video back. I covered the announcement last night with an article, but I wanted to get at least a few first impressions in for the new season. I am going to be live playing Containment as I commentate on this, as I need to progress my seasonal quest forward, and the UI is still lagging. I got to get more seasonal currency, Vestiges of Dread or whatever. The big news: Leviathan's back, and it looks terrible, but terrible in a cool way. Okay, we're already on tier 2 here. Leviathan is back. It is infected with darkness like the Glycon. You can get this giant fire scythe. It's a new relic weapon. And then you are killing a bunch of Scorn and Cabal and using Solar 3.0 to do it. Really was not expecting Leviathan to come back in this form. This is like a full-on kind of return of Leviathan, and at least all of the vanilla areas. You can go through these little side doors and things to get back to like the royal pools and the dogs area and even the throne room and stuff like that. So it is. Oh yeah, I forgot about the trace rifle buff. I'm equipping these weapons. I'm not using my original loadouts I had because I need to like get specific types of kills. Wow, that does a good amount of damage actually. I need to get specific types of kills for the weekly seasonal quests. Gotta punch that dude. Oops. And it's mainly centered on the Castellum here, and the main activity here is Containment. It is very much like an escalation protocol, blind well kind of thing. I think it's the closest thing you could compare it to. It is technically like part of the patrol zone. It is not a fully blocked off instance, I don't think. Where do we gotta go? Alright, we gotta kill this dude. Boop. Got my enhanced solar grenades going. You still want to pick up unstable essence because that really helps your damage. And this is the big guy though, so he might take some work. I got my little snap going. So this is the main activity. This is free for all players, and all players can access this. This implies to me that we are definitely in a position where this is going to be sticking around. This is a full-on patrol zone. That is pretty unheard of for seasonal content. Yes, I know it is reprised, but if Bungie was going to bring anything back, I fully believe they should have done it this way, a transformative narrative thing where the plot is Callus is communing with the darkness, and that's not great. He's hovering over the moon. So far this season is not taking place on the moon. Maybe we'll go there for some stuff later, but for right now, everything is actually just on Leviathan here. There was an intro mission which introduces us to new nightmares that are haunting various NPCs. Gaul is haunting Keitel. Oh, right, we're on the actual boss now. Gaul is haunting Keitel. Zavala is being haunted by, I think, his dead wife, and like not really reacting well to that. And then Crow is being haunted by Aldrin. Who else? Do I have any more than 2 people here? Everybody else, come over here, please. And we don't really know what is going to come of that. I don't know. I'm not like super wild about the return to the nightmare concept. Shadowkeep is my least favorite Destiny expansion probably ever when all is said and done. And I just don't really love it. I wish there was maybe a different way to implement that, but I guess they can't just ignore that nightmares exist, so I won't complain about it too much. What is he staggering him with? What is he doing? What is that? This is some sort of stagger trick I've never seen before, but you keep doing that, man. Go for it. So we have a weekly quest that will progress every week. It's called Sever. I don't know if the intro mission counted as a Sever quest, but I think there's another aspect to that I still have to unlock. It might be once I finish, acquiring all the minerals from... oh, there it is. What's the next quest step? Nightmare Containment Tiers. That was a different quest, and I just did that. Bound Presence. I don't know what that means, but apparently I have to get a Bound Presence. I think you can like turn in your cash and prizes to get stuff at the end of this. We will see if it works because I think I actually have enough minerals now. I just call them minerals because I don't actually know what they mean. Do I throw this at this guy? No, I dunk it. Okay. Still learning the mechanics here. I don't think it's very hard, but I don't know how to take the shield down on those guys yet. This is only my second run of this ever, so if I'm a bit clueless. No, the scythe. I want the scythe. I apologize, but get him. This thing cooks now. Cooks. And I don't even have Golden Tricorn active. But in this guy... Okay, I also have Dawn Chorus on, so I'm stacking super damage, which that actually adds up quite a bit. And applying burn. Need some heavy ammo, though. So that's like one of the main two things, is that story quest, and then also just you're running this a lot. I assume this will end up being rewarding with loot eventually. It is not really that rewarding now. But then again, I didn't have currency when I got it. I assume there will be faster ways to get currency in the future. So I'm not too worried about that. I gotta shoot these little pyramid things. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Where's the last one? Oh, they're over there. Okay. I can't even see them. It's a little chaotic, but it's fun. It's definitely Escalation Protocol-esque, but I really have enjoyed kind of just exploring Leviathan 2. There are a lot of secrets. There are locked chests. There are callous bobbleheads. Like, this is maybe a smaller patrol space than usual, but there is still a lot of stuff to find in here. And we also know that the dungeon is in here. I would kind of assume the dungeon is a new area, because it's a sold separately dungeon for like $10. So I really don't think, I keep reloading that after one, don't I? I really don't think that they would do like a recycled raid lair or something as the dungeon here. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that actually pans out. Where is his crit? Is his crit? I thought the crit was on his back. I guess it's just his head, like normal, huh? Oop, I should probably have the other nades on. And there's just a lot to explore here. I do think because this is a patrol zone, they will probably make this a permanent addition. Let's see what we get from the normal chest here. Yeah, you just get like a normal legendary from that. I think you can probably upgrade that to give you more stuff. Now I bind Vestiges of Dread for rewards, and I get actual things. So, what's my loot here? Surplus Dragonfly Trace Rifle. That's interesting. Stability, probably want that. That's pretty stable already, honestly. Six more in the magazine out of 100. That's lame. Okay. And then the trait here is Final Blows when near multiple combatants or nightmares restores health. So this is pretty much built for this exact location. Only problem is it's void, and we're using solar right now. So that's actually kind of an interesting roll on Snorri, but whatever. I have the glaive. Yeah, as you can see, I haven't been able to experiment with too much loot yet. I do have this combat bow that I bought from Banshee. He does have some new world loot. So this is a stasis bow that also has Vice Stinger. You can get headstone on it, so that's pretty cool. This is a lightweight bow, and don't know if you can craft this new stuff. I don't think you can. I haven't checked everything, but let me look. You can craft all of the returning menagerie weapons, and you can craft some of the dungeon weapons, I think. Nope. Okay, so you can't craft that. You can craft Austringer. You can craft... So this is all seasonal stuff. So pretty much the only thing... I don't think you can craft the... maybe you can craft the dungeon weapons. They might just not be appearing in here yet, but you can look at them in collections elsewhere. They do have... This is a dungeon weapon, fixed odds, and... Epicurean is back as a dungeon weapon. Those are the two reprised dungeon weapons, and we'll see. I'm still learning all the currencies and things like that in order to kind of fully farm out the loot. It always starts slow. I mean, we know it starts slow, but that's like no real surprise to anyone. This is also like Blind Well in the sense where you can just sort of stick around, and then another one is going to start eventually. You can place the Harvester to begin. I assume that doesn't like cost anything, you just do it. I am now part of the way through this quest. I gotta do more tiers of this. I did get a bound presence. I think that's what I got. Yeah, okay, I believe that's what I got when I turned in all my materials. So that is part of the steps here. I don't know exactly what that's going to do, but once I finish this, we will keep going. I think this is maybe how I get to the Sever quest. Oh, that was great. But we will find out. Finally, one thing I have been able to try out, at least on Warlock, is Solar. And so far, it is very fun. The Snap, as you see there, is an AoE clear move, but it also can single target. If you focus just on one big target, it does a good amount of damage there. Dawn Chorus, I don't know if Dawn Chorus is the best exotic to be using with this. I brought Sunbracers out of the vault. I'm going to level those to normal here in order to try those out. I've heard those are really good. I have not tried anything with Titan or Hunter yet, but so far it's a lot of healing, a lot of burning, some explosions. It's no like huge surprises, but we did get like kind of the glimpses at the new moves they came up with. I think I have Overload on. Pretty sure I have Overload on. Come on. There we go. All right, can I snap him? There we go. So yeah, it is like a time delay explosion there. Golden Tricorn. Nope, I need a grenade kill. I don't have like a full build set up. Like I put Aspect and Fragments on, but I wasn't really paying attention to, how they were exactly synergizing with each other. I don't really know if there was a point in delaying the reveal of Solar 3.0. It isn't tied to the story like we thought it might be. You do unlock almost everything now. There's a few lingering Aspects and Fragments that I assume are maybe disabled for day one of the dungeon or something. I'm not entirely sure about that, but I don't really know why they waited. I don't think that was very necessary. All right, let me get Golden Tricorn going on this thing. Boop. Oh, there we go. Look at Golden Tricorn. Ooh, you're gone. Perfect. Oh, the Nightmare's coming. What is this guy doing? Get out of here. Oh, it's one of those dudes. Okay. Come here. A lot of buffs to you're just kind of permanently healing, permanently getting weapon boost. That's with Radiant. That's a new buff that exists. Come here. All the way back to Season of Dawn for the punch scions through their barriers thing. It's very fun. But so far, I don't know if it's like maybe kind of as crazy out of the gate as Void 3.0 was with volatile rounds and things like that. I haven't seen anything that's like burning rounds or an equivalent in that sense. But again, I haven't experimented with it a ton yet. I think I need like Essence of something. There we go. Boop. There we go. That's a little better. I am very much on fire. This guy's dead, though. Oh no, there's more. Really glad they nerfed Scorn crossbows, because there was a whole lot of Scorn this season. Man, there's a lot of things going on. So yeah, you can kind of see the escalation protocol comparisons. The good news is you're not gonna fail. It's not. You can fail maybe. Like there's a timer, but I don't see how that's going to happen. There is you can load into scythe time. Nice. Boom. I tried to super when you have the scythe, and that just does your normal super, so don't do that. Oh, we have 2 scythes. Very nice. I'm not sure how many drop at a time, but if the scythe has special powers, I haven't seen them. It's just kind of a normal, cool-looking weapon. Now we gotta. Okay, I can't shoot those with a scythe. I'm assuming scythe kills is some sort of like achievement for the season, so just pick that up whenever you can and get kills. But so far, I'm impressed. I understand why they wanted to keep Leviathan coming to the moon secret. That would have been cool to go in completely blind. Hopefully, at least some people maybe purposefully avoided all the trailers and were able to do that. I knew it was going to leak. It always leaks. And so that's not a huge surprise. And yet, I think this is really fun. I know some people are complaining about recycled content. I just can't get behind that. I just don't think, like, given the realities of the situation, I think this is about one of the best scenarios we could see in terms of like bringing it back in an interesting way. I fundamentally believe that they are going to potentially bring back at least the vanilla Leviathan raid because they have all the zones. I mean, they really almost, from what I can tell, they almost have every piece of the raid. You do not need to add a whole lot more. It would be darkness infused. Like maybe you have to change some mechanics and things based on what they've taken or added. But I really think that they do have the potential to do that in the future. Not that they're going to do that this season, but I mean, they brought back the entire zone of the raid. It doesn't make much sense to not bring back the raid itself, whether that is with updated loot or, corrupted midnight coups and things, or just the old loot. I don't know, but a lot of potential there. So far, I am definitely impressed with what I'm seeing. This is way more chunky content than a normal season would be. This activity is pretty fun. It's a little crazy, but I think that's good. Burn. Oh man, I highly recommend using the 30th anniversary trace rifle. This is going very well. And I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'll do separate videos and things like Sever, and once I get more loot and things like that. But we're kind of just at the beginning of this here and binding shards and whatever we're doing. If you start getting armor pieces, those will stack a currency accumulation bonus up to 20% with 4 pieces. So just be aware of that. And yeah, I don't know. It's very promising so far, and I am very much looking forward to seeing what the rest of the season holds. So thank you for watching for now, for my very brief first impressions here as I'm farming whatever this is, and on my way to get loot eventually. So talk to you later. Take care.